How y'all? All right. As much as I used to love getting high and listening to music, there's no real end benefit to that. Besides memorizing somebody else's song. The memories at times can be nice. But the point is, what kind of memories are they going to bring back up? Because I know personally, I can't listen to everything I used to. Not hardly. And if I do, I have to listen very carefully to what kind of thoughts and feelings them songs might be resurfacing. And I say resurface because a lot of that stuff is dead and stinking and has been buried away with our old life. That's why the text says we're crucified with Yahusha HaMashiach. Nevertheless do we live, but it's the anointed one that lives in and through us. If we continuously allow him to. And see, it's all well and fine to say we're walking in the way, or that we are children of the light, or believers. But oh boy, when the rubber how'd it go? When the rubber meets the road, boy, what folks say your sins will find you out. I promise you I'm trying to get into a flow. All I can remember is what I heard that fellow say on his podcast. Or the Great Divide or the Great Gap. He says some days all he can do while he was riding that trip from New Mexico to Canada was to basically keep his head down and keep pedaling. And that's how I feel today. I feel like if I keep pedaling, I'll be alright. Or if I stop pedaling, not gonna be pretty. I may be urged or tempted to take a break. And see, as soon as I say to myself, I'm not taking no break, I'm trying to up my time, here comes the test. Oh, really? Pardon me. How about if your legs are feeling like they're gonna fall off? How about it then? You're gonna keep pushing. Because never in the history of man did somebody's legs fall off. So I know that to be a lie. I like your bike.
Thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. That's why it pays to pay attention. I was about to say something about that young lady and her little girl. When I complimented the baby on her bike, the mother said thank you. And like I said, I want to be very careful with my words. Reason being, I don't want to speak something against what somebody else might already have in prayer. All I say is the little girl didn't respond. And when I rode up on the second group of people, where the little boy was running right into me, I'm not going to speak on that either. I'm going to just pray. And the Most High will heal the babies. In Yahusha's name. Ma'am, I'm on your left side. Thank you. I like your scooter, buddy. I always like to speak to the kids, especially if they have a bike or a scooter or a skate or a skateboard. And that's because simply they're out here doing something. And it's good to motivate kids in something they love. And see, they picked that tool for a reason. Like this bike for me is a tool. And yes, it can be looked at as a toy. But it's solving a problem, so it's a tool. In my understanding of what a tool is. On your left, ma'am. Thank you. Wind pushing against you make you really ask yourself how bad you want it. And then it so happens to get on your backside and push you. It's like that same fellow was saying. Some days all he could think about was just pedaling. And then other days, which when he was just pedaling, he was going uphill. And then other days, on the descent, he would get to enjoy the ride. And basically have more time to look up and enjoy the scenery. But when you putting in that work, it's kind of hard to concentrate on the scenery when you're just trying to concentrate on getting up that hill. That's why I be a huffing and puffing on this leg of the ride. Oh, it's an uphill journey. See, with that wind pushing against us, seems like it is muscle in our body for it, because we're having to put in more work. And see, that's how it is with those trials in life. See, what they're actually doing is making us stronger. Even if it's just a little breeze, it's resistance. And that's the only way to gain muscle or to grow muscle, is resistance. So yes, old Hasatan has his purpose. Was wanting to speak on this idea a while ago, or should I say a little bit ago, because I think it was just last week. In my studies, I saw something that really intrigued me. It said, when the sons of the Most High came and presented themselves to him, Hasatan was with them. Now, I may need to keep on studying on that. But that would seem to be to me that Hasatan is a son. Pardon me. And just like all sons and daughters, he has a purpose. Pardon me. Thank you. And we know that he has a purpose. And I know this is really irrelevant to anything on the most part anyway, besides my curiosity. But I'm not gonna look too deep into that. But to have the understanding that he has his purpose and that he is the enemy of our souls. He's not a friend of me, he's an enemy. But even our enemies have a purpose. Or I should say, a plan according to the Most High. I know somebody came and got their new ball. Probably him. That junk was brand spanking new. And I want to come back on and give a word of encouragement. And that is one of, let the Most High be the boss. And when I say that, it's just good sound advice. And pretty much the best advice I can give anybody. Because, and this is why we should let him be the boss, it's because he made us. And he has a plan for our lives and a purpose. Now, I don't believe in that purpose-driven life or whatever. I believe that we should be Ruach-led, which means spiritually led living, or have the spiritually led life. Which, when I say that, I mean all day, every day. To where you're following his guide all day, every day, not a purpose. Because a lot of times, we would trick ourselves into our own purpose, saying that it's the Most High's purpose for our lives. Then you notice I said we would trick ourselves. And what I'm doing now is going back and picking up this bottle cap that I dropped on my ride, which I said to myself, I'll come back and get, because I'm not going to lose time. Because of a bottle cap. However, neither at the same time am I going to leave it out there. And have one of y'all leaving one of my comments that Robert left a bottle cap on his ride. I saw him taking a drink of water and the bottle cap dropped and he didn't pick it back up. Now what kind of witness is that for me? An absolutely terrible one. And yes, I think that way because that's how I should think as the son of the Most High. I shouldn't be out here littering in the first place. I'm excited to see what my time is. I can't right now. Because I gotta finish doing this recording and giving my word of encouragement. Which I kind of got off that thought, but I had to get that bottle cap. But yeah, stay focused. And see, that's what it's all about. Keeping your focus on him. And see, you're going to have to do it in these days coming. See, that's what he's been telling me more and more daily. You're going to have to trust me. Because it's going to get to the place where you got to, and it's going to be real hard if you don't, day by day. See, that's all this is training. And it's training for a greater purpose. And just like he told me, he need me to have the faith so I can have faith for other folks. See, it's not going to be enough to have faith just for yourself in this next season, because a whole lot of people are going to be dependent on us folks who believe, and us folks who walk in the way. But that's going to be my word of encouragement today for this thought of who's really the boss, and or who's really your boss, and what you're going to do about it. If he's really the author and finisher of your faith, which is your belief, which is basically your life, and what do that look like? Shalom.